I'm talking about the Chairman, Mr. Rob Chapman. Can you please give him a round of applause, and we'll get him to officially kick the evening off.
Thanks, Mark. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's season opening. Always very exciting. Everyone's hopes are high, and this year a little bit more special because, as Soda's said, it's a milestone year for us, and we look forward to celebrating our 25th season in the AFL competition. Now, before I get too far in, I've got some very special guests to acknowledge tonight. Now, first of all, just down here in the front row, our patron, the league's, the whole competition's most generous, most likeable patron, Robert Gerard, and wife Faye. Appreciate you always coming. It's always great to host you. I haven't seen him here yet, but I know the leader of the state opposition, Stephen Marshall, is here tonight, and likewise, always good to have you at an Adelaide Football Club event. Welcome to you, Stephen. To my fellow directors, welcome to you all, and particularly to our first two member-elected directors, and of course I'm talking about Rod Jamieson and Mark Ricciuto. Both are well known to this audience, I'm sure, and have done a lot for our club to date, and now they're going to be doing their best work in the boardroom. To the CEO of the SANFL, Jake Parkinson, I think Jake's here. Welcome to you, mate. To all of our life members, club ambassadors, financial members, a few hundred here tonight, and a very warm welcome from me to you. To our sponsors, welcome to you, and thank you again. I'm going to talk more specifically about our sponsors a little later. To all of the Adelaide Football Club staff, the coaches and players, welcome to you. Thank you for attending tonight. And this is really a whole of club experience. It's where all parties, members and supporters, players and coaches and staff all get together. We gather under our home, the roof of our home, and it's one of those evenings that is a very inclusive experience. So I hope you all enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes almost without saying, Mark said it right up front, but there has been a lot of change, and since I last stood here, which was at our club champion evening at the end of last season, there's been some significant change. I spoke at that time for and on behalf of all of us at that club, and I said mediocrity was unacceptable. Since then, decisions have been made, significant model changes implemented, and most importantly, specific people recruited to specific roles to maximise our opportunity for sustainable success. Now, tonight's not the night where I'm going to relitigate all of those decisions, some that were called harsh, ruthless, some of them tough. But 6 months later, we stand here today, we find ourselves with what I think is a renewed sense of optimism, direction and purpose. And those people that we've put into those roles significantly and positively have impacted our club's program. We're delighted with how our new CEO, Andrew Fagan, has hit the ground running. And of course, I've said this a few times, he brings a fresh set of eyes to the job. He brings a whole new skill set and a whole new range of experiences that will benefit our club. He's had an immediate impact in what is probably the most scrutinised job in the state. In turn, he has made changes, of which I know that he's going to talk you through some of those a little later. But right now, we need to maximise our return to Adelaide Oval, and we need to exploit our newfound independence so as to advantage our club. I'm very pleased to say we're well and truly on that journey. Equally, we couldn't be more pleased with what new coach Phil Walsh has brought to the club. He was already acknowledged in the industry for his philosophies and football intuition, and he's exactly what we need at this point of time in our club. I'm looking forward to him talking to you just a little bit about some of his insights and philosophies, and in particular how the pre-season has unfolded so far. Now, of course, it's not often that a football club appoints a CEO and a new coach virtually within weeks of each other, but I can tell you, as far as our board, your board, is concerned, we're delighted at the relationship that they're forming, very professional, and we know that these are the people that are going to take our club toward the success that we all aspire to. So a new CEO, a new coach and a new captain. A lot has been happening and it's certainly been exciting. At least that's one word for it. Congratulations to Taylor Walker on being appointed captain of our great club. We've seen Tex assert his leadership, of course, well before being formally appointed, and then to witness him continuing that influence during the pre-season and, of course, during the recent NAB Challenge games. And I know he'll follow in the footsteps of former great captains of this club. And it's worth just noting, and I'm sure it was very appropriate for me to just thank Nathan Van Berlo for his leadership, his inspiration and the professionalism upon which he conducted himself as leader of our football club for the last 5 years. And it's good to see him running around in the pre-season, and we're looking forward to having him back on the field this year. So Tex, yeah, worthy of it. So Tex, to you and to the entire team, and I know I speak for everybody in this room, best of luck for 2015 and beyond, and we know that each and every one of you will give your all, and for that we're all very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, in the season just past, it was evident that we have the most passionate and loyal fans in the competition. We were the club that had more fans turn up to our home games than any other club in the whole AFL competition for last year. In addition, we are blessed to have so many sponsors that share our passion and drive, none more so than Toyota, who are entering their 25th season as major sponsor. It is one of the most enduring and rewarding partnerships in sport, and to everyone from Toyota, we hear, all of us at the club, thank you for your ongoing loyalty and support. There are others, Foodland, of course, an inaugural, in fact the very first sponsor that we got back in 1991, who provide valuable support. And from the established to the new, it's great to welcome new platinum partners, BLK, who deck us out in our first-class apparel, and Domain, our new sports sponsor, who have both committed to us for the next 4 years and beyond. Revolution Roofing joins Balfour's, Bendigo Bank, Foodland, Momentum Energy, Nova Entertainment and Rivergum Homes as a premier partner in 2015. We have a new wine partner and would like to officially welcome Bird in Hand Wines to our club. The coach has already noticed it and got his tick of approval. There are some new corporate partners this year: Employers Mutual, Living Choice and My Money House. Thank you so much for your support to date and welcome to our football club. To wrap it all up, let me just welcome those members of our Premiership Club, vice presidents, player sponsors, team sponsors and chairman's club coterie groups who are here tonight, and a more loyal and passionate coterie group you will go a long way to find anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said up front, 2015 is a milestone year for us. This year we will also recognise the achievements and contributions of individuals who have helped make this club what it is today. The 25th anniversary season is the perfect time to establish a Hall of Fame, and we will honour our first group of inductees at a gala event to be held on April the 29th. In saying that, I just want to acknowledge the Heritage Committee and the Hall of Fame Committee for their efforts in putting all this together. They have been working tirelessly for nearly 12 months, such is the prestige and importance of recognising this to our football club. I want to also announce tonight, formally, the people who will make up that Hall of Fame selection panel. And they are Adrian Sutter, who was an inaugural board member, and he is chairing this group, Bob Hammond, inaugural chairman, Bill Sanders, inaugural CEO, Johnny Reid, well known to all of you, General Manager of Football Operations for many years. Rod Jamieson, chairs the Past Players Association Committee, a new board member. Andrew Fagan, of course, and John Condon. And as I said, I don't envy the task that they've got in front of them, but if anyone's up for it, it is all those aforementioned. The selection criteria to get into the Hall of Fame is and will take into account years of service, games played, and personal achievements, including premierships, club champion awards, as well as, and I think importantly, personal qualities such as leadership, integrity and courage, amongst other factors. So it will indeed be an auspicious occasion in our club's short history. So April the 29th, get that in your diary today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me finish up by saying a great deal has changed since last season. If nothing else, these changes have created excitement and anticipation. A lot of hard work has been endured by many, and make no mistake, let's not kid ourselves, there is a lot of hard work to be done further. The season, as Mark said, for us is just 18 days away, and as a consequence of these changes and of the hard work, I can tell you we are prepared for it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming along tonight. Thank you for all of your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.